You are listening to Chesterton Radio. There are two kinds of thieves in this world, those who steal pearls and those who steal principles. The first kind are often charming, the second respectable. We are told that virtue lives in drawing rooms and vice lurks in alleyways, but the reverse is often true. Tonight we enter the gilded world of Mrs. Cheyney, a lady who has all the manners of Mayfair and the morals of a magician. She comes to steal a necklace and finds instead that God has stolen her heart. It is a pleasant reminder that the kingdom of heaven has a curious way of breaking into the houses of the great unannounced.
With the members of the company of the New Theatre Bromley in The Last of Mrs. Cheyney by Frederick Lonsdale, adapted to radio by Peggy Wells.
In this year of grace, 1925, Mrs. Cheyney has lent her beautiful garden at Goring-on-Thames for a charity concert. The vicar's daughter has recited her party piece. A string trio has twanged, and now, to the accompaniment of an indulgent piano, a shrill voice on an off-key is breaking the sleepy haze of the late summer afternoon. Let's leave them to it, shall we, and stroll across the lawn to the house. The French windows of the drawing room stand invitingly open, and inside the white-panelled walls and grey carpet are a welcome oasis, a veritable haven of coolness from the turmoil outside. Besides, Mrs. Cheyney's butler, Charles, aided by George the footman, is in the act of laying out a dazzling feast of chocolate eclairs, sandwiches and fruit salad, whiskey, sherry, and cocktails.
My word. Some of those singers out there have got audible voices.
A charity concert without audible voices would not be a charity concert, George. And by the way, it's a small matter, but there is an H in audible.
Where I come from, there ain't.
Quite.
Anyway, Charles, I never believed I'd see a garden so full of swells as I have today. I've called everyone me lord, and I ain't been contradicted once.
The English middle classes are much too well-bred to argue. Yes, we have with us here today what may be known as the social goods. Lady Mary Sindley, one of our leading hostesses. Rich, charming, modest. The beautiful Lady Joan Horton, 23. A woman who calls a spade and means it. Ah, yes, then we have the Honourable Willie Winton, a brainless ass.
I like the old party they call Maria.
In her way, George is a darling. Lady Frinton's business in life has been to find people. She has a habit of finding them on Tuesday and serving them up on a gold salver on Wednesday. But should they fail her by being unamusing, they go down the drain on Thursday. It was she who found Mrs. Cheyney.
I don't think much of the old one with the painted face and the pearls.
Oh, she's Mrs. Ebley. It's said of her that seated in her chair one day, looking into her glass, she spied a double chin. At that moment, the last of her many lovers called to pay his respects. Looking into the glass and without flinching, she said, "I am not at home."
Good for her.
She kept to her pearls, but became respectable. Her house is today the most exclusive of all our English homes.
I must say I like him when they get away with it. Yeah, didn't I make a fuss of that tall bloke when he came in?
That tall bloke was Lord Pilko, a rich, eligible bachelor, an intimate friend of royalty, and a man of considerable importance. Dukes open their doors personally when he calls upon them. The aspirants to the higher life leave theirs open in the hope that it might rain and he might be driven in for shelter.
He sounds great.
To have got Lord Pilko here today, George, is a triumph. He so seldom goes anywhere.
What do you think brought him here?
Well, you've heard the singing at this charity concert.
Sure.
So the intelligent assumption is he finds our mistress a very attractive young lady.
Oh, Mrs. Cheyney's a knockout, all right.
But Lord Pilko has a rival, Milord Dilling. Young, rich, attractive and clever. But he has allowed life to spoil him. He has a bad reputation with women. Consequently, as hope is a quality possessed of all women, women ask him everywhere. Yeah, I would describe him as a man who has kept more husbands at home than any other man of modern times.
You say he's got an eye to the mistress.
He's got two eyes to the mistress. Quiet, here's Lady Horton.
Yeah, get busy.
Do something with this cigarette, Charles, please.
Yes, my lady. George, take this outside.
Charles, who the devil told those women out there that they can sing?
Their music teacher, my lady, when she found they had the money to pay for lessons in advance.
I like that. May I use it as my own?
With pleasure, my lady.
By the way, are your ears burning?
No, my lady.
They should be. We've been talking about you for the last quarter of an hour. We are intrigued, Charles. Tell me, have you always been a butler?
I never remember having allowed myself the privilege of forgetting it, my lady.
Oh, likely to?
I shouldn't know how to, my lady.
Oh, Charles, may I have some tea, please?
It will be here in a moment, my lady.
Isn't he divine, Mary?
Who? Oh, Charles. Don't be absurd, Joan.
Every time I see that man, I realize how dreadfully our family is in need of a drop of new blood.
How very attractive Mrs. Cheyney's made this house, hasn't she?
Terribly. What a darling she is, Mary.
I like her enormously. By the way, don't you think it's rather amusing that the pompous Pilko, who never goes anywhere, should be always here?
I know. You don't think that sweet Mrs. Cheyney would marry that prig, do you?
Being Lady Pilko would have certain advantages.
Heavens, think of waking up in the morning and finding Pilko alongside of one.
One wouldn't.
That's true.
Well, Joan, it's all very amusing. Pilko at a charity concert, and of all people in the world, Arthur Dilling.
I have been watching Mrs. Cheyney, and she appears not to be the least impressed by Arthur.
I know. It's frightfully good for him, poor darling. He can't understand it. It's something that's never happened to him before.
Well, I can't understand any woman preferring Pilko to Arthur Dilling.
Oh, if a woman has ideas of marriage, there wouldn't be much reason to waste time on Arthur.
In the drawing room.
Oh, Lord, here's Willie.
Ah, there you both are. Well, the first part of the concert's over. And if the second part isn't better than the first, the garden will be simply strewn with bodies.
Now, don't grumble, Willie. It's sweet of Mrs. Cheyney to have lent her garden, and we must help her.
Mary, dear, I'm not grumbling. I'm just a poor, disappointed fellow who hardly ever finds anything right.
Hurrah! Tea, Joan, darling. Thank you.
Thank you, my lady.
What about you, Willie?
I'll have a whiskey and soda, thanks. I say, apparently our Mrs. Cheyney is a rich woman.
Obviously.
Who actually is Mrs. Cheyney, Mary?
Mrs. Cheyney is the widow of a rich Australian. Meaning to stay in England only a little, she liked us all so much she's decided to settle amongst us.
Settle Pilko seems to me to be more accurate.
Joan, dear, your tea.
Oh, allow me.
Thanks, Willie. You think Pilko's in love with her?
I'm positive. I tell you another bloke who isn't far off it, too.
Arthur Dilling?
That's right.
Your whiskey, Willie.
Oh, thanks. But she's heard too much about him. She's not having any. My word, I wish I had a quarter of that fellow's brains.
What would you do with them if you had, Willie?
Well, I wouldn't waste them like he's doing. I mean, it's a crime to see that fellow dissipating himself to pieces like he's doing. With 30,000 a year and no occupation has done him in all right.
He enjoys life.
Oh, not he. He's exhausted nearly everything there is in this life for him.
Someone said the other day Arthur's drinking rather. Is that true?
I'm afraid it is. Pity, because with all his faults, he's such a damn good fellow.
I adore him.
Tea. Divine. Enjoying the concert, Willie?
Like hell, Maria.
Darling, we got it up for you. It's charming. Pour me out some tea quickly, Mary, before I expire.
Poor darling. Just how I felt. Here you are.
Ah. It was very amusing when Arthur suggested to Pilko he should play his little piece.
How pompous Pilko looked when he said it.
Well, that's what I like about Arthur. I mean, we're all such snobs about Pilko, and he simply doesn't care a damn about him.
I wish I knew for certain whether Pilko hates Arthur more than Arthur despises Pilko. Ah, here he comes. Tea, Arthur?
A whiskey. Give me one, will you?
Oh, yes, go. Soda?
Yes, thanks.
What has brought you and Pilko to a charity concert, Arthur, I wonder?
Pilko, I take it, finds Mrs. Cheyney very entertaining.
Do you think he means to marry her?
With the consent of his solicitor and his mother, he may in time propose to her. Ah, I think so, boy.
Why don't you marry her, Arthur?
She wouldn't have me, Joan.
You should ask her.
As I could never make any woman happy for more than a year, I wouldn't be so impertinent.
You should try.
I have, and miserably failed. My maximum so far have been 8 months. The last 2 of those months I shall never forget. I should hate any woman again to watch me suffering, as that poor creature did.
I heard you described the other evening as a dishonourable man with 30,000 a year.
No man with 30,000 a year who can write his name could ever be dishonourable.
Quite right, Maria.
Does anyone know where Pilko and Mrs. Cheyney are?
I left Pilko patronising the tea that Mrs. Cheyney was giving the villagers.
I do wish you would marry Mrs. Cheyney. It would be such fun.
Here he comes. My dear, some tea?
Many thanks. I've had some.
A whiskey and soda, Pilko.
Thank you, no.
We were just discussing marriage, Pilko.
And have you come to any conclusion?
We have. We've decided you should.
Indeed. For you to take such an interest in me is flattering, Dilling.
Not at all. Society needs a Lady Pilko, the world more strong men like yourself.
Having such strong convictions as regards marriage, Dilling, I wonder you remain single.
Yes, why do you, Arthur?
Ah, that's my affair. Mrs. Cheyney is rather an attractive woman, if I dare say so, Pilko.
Forgive me, but perhaps it's because I'm not modern. But I prefer the word likeable to attractive.
Perhaps it's because I'm too modern, but I differ. To accuse a beautiful woman of being liked by one is suggestive that her underclothes are made of linoleum. But to suggest that she is attractive betrays a meaning that, with encouragement, you have more and better things to say to her.
Angel. Ah, here is our hostess with Mrs. Eveley.
Have you all had tea?
Of course. Now, Mrs. Cheyney, I insist on your sitting down and resting. You'll be worn out.
Nonsense. Mrs. Eveley's been an angel. She's helped me to entertain all those dozens of people in the garden.
Nonsense. I did nothing. This child, Maria, is a perfect marvel. You don't know how they adore her out there.
Well, thank heaven we have something in common with them in here.
A sentiment to which I heartily subscribe.
Thank you, my lord. Have you had some tea?
I had a whiskey and soda.
I've got some good news for you. One more item, then Lord Pilko has promised to make a little speech, the collection, and after that you can all go home.
You have been an angel to have taken all this trouble today.
Most kind.
It's kind of you all to have come. I'm afraid you've hated it.
We adore you, my dear, and that makes it perfect.
I've made her promise to come to me on Friday week when you all come.
That's wonderful.
I'll bring you, Mrs. Cheyney.
Lord Pilko has very kindly offered to drive me from London, Lord Dilling.
Splendid. Then I'll get Pilko to give me a lift in his car.
And don't forget, young woman, I am giving a dinner for you on Tuesday.
I won't forget, Lady Frinton. You know you're all too kind to me. I don't know why you are. I'm not the least amusing or modern. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't swear. I'm really terribly dull.
You're an angel, and I swear enough for both of us.
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm going to push you all back to that concert. We're being rather rude to the singers.
Not nearly as rude as the singers have been to us.
Run along now, please, everyone.
If that fat woman plays the violin again, I shall hit her body off the stage.
My dear, she's a joke compared with a woman who sings like the bathwater running away.
Come along, Willie.
If I must.
The moment Pilko's made his little speech, I'm off, Mrs. Cheyney.
Yes, thank heaven we have your speech to look forward to, Pilko. And thank heaven you have my speech to look forward to, Mrs. Cheyney.
You don't like Dilling, Lord Pilko.
How did you know that?
Instinct.
Well, if you hadn't mentioned it, I should have said nothing. But as you have, I don't like him.
He's very young.
All women make that excuse for him.
And a good many women who've known him have made that excuse for themselves, I suppose.
Yes.
Odd creatures, women, aren't they?
Frankly, I have to confess I know very little about women.
So they tell me.
May I ask what they tell you?
Well, that you don't like women. But I hope I'm an exception. I should hate you not to like me.
I do.
I'm
Very
glad.
much. And I only hope it's mutual.
It is. I like you very much.
Thank you. I'm glad. By the way, my mother is writing to you today with the hope that you will be able to come and stay with us for a little. I'm afraid it'll be a little dull, but we would both be very grateful if you would come.
Oh, it's most kind of your mother, and I shall write and tell her so, and how pleased I will be to come.
I'm pleased. Very pleased.
I shall see you again before we meet at Mrs. Eveley's.
I trust so.
I suppose it's a lovely house.
Do you know, I've never been there.
You are going that weekend.
Yes, if you are going.
Don't you like them?
Oh, yes, very much. But we live in rather a different world. Quite frankly, I don't understand these sort of people. And at my age, it would be ridiculous to start and try.
A young man of your age should start to try almost anything.
It's very kind of you to say so. But I fear not.
Nonsense. I'm an optimist. What is it, Charles?
Lord Dilling has asked me to tell his lordship, madam, the audience are eagerly awaiting his speech.
Thank you.
You may clear the tea, Charles. Shall we go, Lord Pilko?
Please.
You rang, sir?
George, clear these things.
Yeah, righto. I must say I'm surprised, because I never thought I would, but I like the toffs.
They have qualities, George.
I've always heard them talked about as being stupid.
All the climbers in the world who fail in their ambition to know them apologize for themselves by describing them as stupid or decadent.
Our member down our way, he says the most terrible things about them.
And I dare say he's right. But the day one of them invites him to dinner, he'll even have a bath. The snobbishness of the upper classes, George, is only excelled by the snobbishness of the middle and lower.
I wish I could be Sir Georgie. I wouldn't have come it over and down my way.
Give me a whiskey and soda, please.
Yes, my lord.
Here, George.
Oh, what's this for, my lord?
For you. I haven't the courage to give it to Charles.
Thank you, my lord.
Your whiskey and soda, my lord.
Thanks. I can't remember. Can you?
What, my lord?
Where we've met, Charles?
We have never met, my lord.
I assure you we have. I was at Oxford.
I once passed through Oxford in the train, my lord.
Your manner suggests to me you might have got out and stayed there for a few years.
I had no idea Oxford had a school for butlers, my lord.
Hadn't you? Tell me, how long have you been with Mrs. Cheyney?
Mrs. Cheyney engaged me 6 months ago next Tuesday in a registry office in an adjoining street near Brook Street to be her butler, my lord.
Many thanks for the details. So you were not with Mrs. Cheyney in Australia?
Has Mrs. Cheyney ever been to Australia, my lord?
Didn't you know Mrs. Cheyney came from Australia?
How should I, my lord? Mrs. Cheyney would never think of discussing her affairs with servants.
I accept the rebuke.
There was none meant, my lord.
Hello, I thought you'd gone, Lord Dilling.
Why?
All the others have.
I'm waiting for my man with my car.
Your man has been waiting for some time, my lord.
Has he? Well, it's a lovely afternoon. Tell him to wait a little longer.
Yes, my lord.
Mrs. Cheyney, I like your butler.
Why?
I like his insolence.
Was he rude to you?
No, the reverse. I've often been told to go to hell, but never so pleasantly as he told me to a moment ago.
I shall dismiss him for
No,
that.
no, please, I ask you...
I shall.
I want to ask you something. When you were in London, staying at the Ritz last week, I rang you up 5 times, and each time I was told you were out.
What a shame.
Were you out?
No, each time I was in.
I thought so.
Twice I answered it myself and told you I was out.
May I ask why?
Certainly. I don't care to be alone with you, even on the telephone.
Why not?
It's my way of paying tribute to your reputation.
Thank goodness. For a moment, I thought you were going to embarrass me by saying you were nervous of me.
My dear Lord Dilling, if I allow you to call me, Fay, may I call you Arthur?
I've always wanted you to. Fay.
Thank you, Arthur.
You were saying something?
Oh, yes. You have the great distinction, Arthur, dear, of being one of the few men in the world I'm not nervous of. Mm-hmm. And I feel I ought to be.
Modestly, may I ask why?
Well, you're not bad-looking, exquisitely indifferent, even rude to people. A great sense of humor, brilliant, and...
What else?
Well, that's the trouble. Nothing else.
I am what is commonly termed one of those who don't attract you.
Isn't it odd?
It's disappointing.
I feel that, too.
Tell me, did you learn the art of rebuking people so charmingly from your butler, or did he learn it from you?
Neither. I expect Charles feels the same as I do. If there are to be insults, let's get them in first.
I wonder if you would tell me what you mean by that.
Oh, I want to, very much. During the short time you've known me, Arthur, dear, you've made me practically every proposal that a man can make a woman, with the exception of one. Marriage.
I'm not aware that I've ever made a suggestion to you that could not be spoken from any pulpit in any church. This is all pure imagination on your part.
How disappointing.
What do you mean?
I mean, I hate you to use the stock remark of all men when they fail with a woman.
You're quite wrong, but I see your point. Because I suppose if a woman comes from Australia to England with the deliberate intention of marrying...
Arthur, dear. Ring the bell, will you?
What for?
Charles knows where your hat is.
I didn't intend to be rude.
No, you weren't rude, I assure you. You were only just a little feminine.
Feminine? Well, really? Well, May I ask what there is to laugh at?
Because I'm enjoying myself so much. It's so amusing to have put you in the position of embarrassment that you must have so often succeeded with women by putting them in.
If I may say so, you appear to have a rather low opinion of me.
It would be more civil of me to put it another way. I haven't a very high one of you.
Really?
Have you of yourself?
Not at the moment.
Oh, then there's hope.
Thank you. I suppose you would despise me even more if I were to finish that whiskey and soda.
Not at all. I should like you more if you didn't, that's all.
I should hate you not to like me. Perhaps there's something else I could do for you.
Oh, heaps.
As, for instance?
1, live up to the reputation you have for possessing a sense of humor.
Ha, ha, ha. Anything else?
Stop living on the glory of your ancestors.
What do you mean by that?
What I say, Arthur, dear, you've done nothing. Your epitaph at this moment is only this. Oh, he was a good fellow. Metaphorically, he lived on the dole. His only success was with women.
I resent very much being talked to in this manner.
One always hates a thing one's not used to.
And you have no right to.
No, really. I resent equally as much being treated by you as a...
What?
Well, there are various names for that particular type of woman. When I've never given you the slightest encouragement which would have given you the right to... You must see my point, Arthur, dear.
If anything I have done suggested that, yes.
Will you be an angel and tell me exactly what was in your mind to say to me when you came back here after the others had gone? Go on. Pretend you're in a hunting field and you have to be a sportsman.
I follow.
Go on.
Very well. I meant to tell you you were the most attractive woman I've ever known.
You're about to take another fence. Was I?
I hadn't considered whether you were or not.
Splendid, then.
If that went well, I propose to suggest a little dinner in my flat.
And if that went well?
Then I am experienced enough not to have said another word till after the dessert.
Oh. And now?
I realize I had no right to. I was wrong. I beg your pardon. And in future, I should never dream of asking you to dine with me without a couple of bishops. You didn't mean all those things you said just now?
I like you so much, every one.
Am I really as bad as that?
Really?
Good Lord. I may be a teetotaler tomorrow, but I feel I shall be very drunk tonight.
But why?
You've depressed me.
Oh.
I don't feel I'm half the hell of a fellow I thought I was, and it's a bore.
You are a hell of a fellow, if only you knew it.
I don't propose to agree with anything you say. I am not.
Have a whiskey and soda.
Thank you, I don't drink.
Angry with me?
I'm something with you, but I don't know what it is. My lords, I rise with certain diffidence, not in support of the motion in the House.
What are you talking about?
I feel I ought to be in the House of Lords, speaking on behalf of someone who's down and out or something or other.
May I come and hear you the day you do?
I would insist. In my peroration, I will point at you and say, there is the good woman that pointed the way.
It almost makes one resolve to be a good woman.
Resolve? Aren't you a good woman?
Not very.
Well, what the devil do you mean by talking to me as you have tonight?
There's more than one way of not being a good woman, Arthur, dear.
There is more than one... Could you explain that?
Oh, don't be so absurdly serious. Besides, it would take too long. Look at the time.
But I'm
dining at 8:30.
I insist on knowing whether you're a good woman or not.
Why do you want to know?
Because I should feel such a fool if you weren't.
I am.
Thank heaven. Madam, I kiss not your hand, but the hem of your dress. There. Could anything be more respectable than that?
Nothing.
And in addition, it's the one thing in my life I have never done before. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Oh, damn. Good evening.
Plenty of cigarettes in here, George.
Well, I've got a fancy for a cigar, like you.
In that box over there. Charming. Charming. Scria beans.
Scria what?
Scria bean.
Plays that tune, I Want to Be Happy.
My dear, don't look like that.
Not a pretty pair of pets you look, don't you?
Thank you, darling.
Well, I've got the invitation.
When?
I'm asked to stay with Mrs. Ebley as an honoured guest on Friday week.
Great. Wonderful. The pearl she was wearing this afternoon struck me as being worth, say, at a venture, 20,000.
Yeah, I hope she's got better ones than that at home.
Much.
Well, if we bring this off, there's no reason why we shouldn't retire. Should we be so inclined?
None. It will put us in the happy position of only doing the things we want to.
Charlie, that was a great idea of yours.
Not too bad, if I may say so, old friend.
Wonderful. You're a master, Charles.
I should have added. I haven't definitely accepted the invitation.
Why not?
You ain't thinking of refusing it, are you?
I am.
Jane, my dear.
I've changed it to Faye.
Faye? Delightful. I prefer it. May I ask why you're in doubt?
Certainly. I happen to like these people very much. And in consequence, at the moment, I'm finding it rather distasteful to take Mrs. Eveley's pearls from her.
Oh, chuck all that.
Very little of George, Charles, dear, will decide me definitely not to do it.
Quite. I see Jane's, Faye's point perfectly.
The idea of persuading perfectly charming people into inviting you into their house for the purpose of robbing them isn't pleasing me at all.
Yeah. You've had none of these scruples before.
No. But during my adopted career, I've never before come in contact with the people I have to carry on my profession with.
No.
And you ain't going to do it?
I'm in grave doubt, George, darling.
Yeah, can't you do anything, Charles?
What can I do?
Well, can't you tell her to stop behaving like a fool?
I can't, because I know so well how she feels. I remember on one occasion practically having got a wallet containing a large sum from the pocket of a client when I heard him say something rather kind and attractive to the person he was with. It was very wrong of me, but, you know, I was so touched I put it back.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Let us sing in number 225 and have done with it. So, Mrs. Cheyney's fallen for our swells.
I suppose that describes it. They're charming, and I like them.
Perhaps you have ideas of being Lady Pilcow.
I have a suspicion I will refuse that.
Well, the other fellow ain't the marrying sort, you know.
So he tells me.
Do you like Dilling Fair?
Terribly. Oh, don't be alarmed. I'm going to refuse him, too.
I'm relieved.
Do you mind telling me what we've been giving you lessons for every day this week?
I'm sorry, but I didn't quite realize when I adopted this profession that the people I would have to take things from would be quite so nice.
Quite.
So, we've spent months planning this, teaching her all we know, dressed up as butlers, she pretending to be an Australian widow, and on the verge of the greatest coup that's ever been made, she turns sentimental and refuses to do it.
I rather enjoyed it. I'm not trying to persuade you, my sweet, but there is this to be remembered. The pearls we want from Mrs. Eveley were taken by that lady without a scruple from the wives of the men who gave them to her.
I know that.
And if you got them, there is this to be said. You would be in a position to say farewell to your profession, should you care to.
That I've thought of, too.
Quite. But you feel a little sentimental about it.
Yes, I only know I'm sorry I took on this particular thing.
I feel for you, because I'm on the side of all repentant people. But I have a leaning towards the wise ones who make certain their repentance is going to be spent in comfort. I would quote Mrs. Eveley as an instance.
Yes, that's true.
I don't want to do it. I've never heard such damn nonsense in all my life.
Not at all. I'm full of sympathy for her.
And after all, if she'd been sentimental, she would never have taken the pearls herself, would she?
She certainly would not.
That's true. George, oh dear, what was the name of that tune you wanted me to play?
I want to be happy.
So do I.
I want to be happy, but I can't be happy till I make you happy too. Life's really worth living when we are not giving. Why can't I give some to you?
Mary, stop playing.
Sorry, Lady Frenzy.
How can we possibly concentrate on our bridge? It's impossible to play.
Oh, sorry, Maria, sorry.
I can't think why Sybil Eveley allows you to come at all, turning her house into a music hall.
Well, they say blood is thicker than water, and I happen to have the misfortune of being Arthur's cousin.
There, you see, she doesn't mind.
Oh, what a divine night. How I would love to be out in the exquisite garden being told by someone I was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen.
Who would you like to be told that by in particular, Joe?
Shouldn't care a damn, Mary, darling, so long as it was a man and I was told it. Doing anything for a few minutes, Arthur?
Sorry. Ask Willie.
Come and make love to me in the garden, Willie.
I'd rather sit here and smoke.
Pig.
Any signs of the young lovers?
Not a sign, not a sound.
And they've been out there at least half an hour. I'm so excited I can't bear it. Does this mean that Mrs. Cheyney comes back into this room the future Lady Pilko? Answer, someone.
Well, does it necessarily follow, because two people stay out in the garden alone for half an hour, that they should return engaged to be married?
No two people ever stayed alone in a beautiful garden on a beautiful night like this without something happening. And as it's Pilko, I say that it's marriage.
I disagree. Unless he's very much altered, I suggest he is describing to her in detail the history of England.
If he is, I hope she tells him she's not that sort of woman and smacks his face.
I should have thought you knew more about the geography of gardens than Pilko, Arthur.
I suggested that to her myself.
What did she say?
She said I knew too much about them.
Arthur, darling, I'm going to ask you a question.
Am I in love with Mrs. Cheyney?
How did you know?
Because it has been evident that you've been going to ever since we arrived in this house 2 days ago.
And are you?
Well, as everyone is expected to contribute something to this weekend party, my contribution is this. I think I am.
You think you are? Oh, divine.
To what extent?
That I don't know myself.
Stuff and nonsense. Now, what are the symptoms?
I've suddenly discovered a liking for little children.
That sounds like the real thing.
During the time I've known her, I've also discovered that in the past one has eaten too much. That one only needs a little food.
Go on, darling.
Sleep, I find, is not essential.
The man's really in love.
Marvellous. What else, Arthur?
It's the first time in my life I have been seriously obsessed by any woman.
Do you like it?
Of course he likes it.
Yes, I do, rather. Well, you must admit it's rather generous of me to tell you all this. Particularly as she may at any moment return into the room, affianced to another.
It's divine of you, and it's the first thrill I've had since that horrid man tried to be familiar with me in a railway carriage.
Curious how you've never been able to forget that.
My dear Sybil, it was 2 years ago, and each day I grow older I feel the only literature I care for is railway timetables.
Arthur, dear, having admitted all this, I can't understand why you doubt that you're in love with her.
She won't have anything to do with me. She prefers to me what I've always considered the world's prize ass. It may be that I'm piqued.
I wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
What do you mean by that, Mary?
She may be merely encouraging Pilko to encourage you.
If she is, then she isn't a bit what I think she is.
Good Lord, the man's got it so badly he thinks her different from any other woman.
I do.
It's an extraordinary thing. But when an old man or a bad man falls in love, heaven help them.
Shh, they're coming in from the
Playing
garden.
bridge. On a divine night like this, shame.
To have gone out would have been sacrilege to your divine night.
Why?
We all know each other too well.
Oh, really?
Mrs. Cheyney has a very bad headache, Mrs. Ebley.
Who shall blame her?
I've been trying to persuade her to take something for it.
But of course, there's some aspirin in my room.
Oh, please, Mrs. Ebley. I get them so often that I'm trying to get rid of them without taking anything. But if it gets worse, I'll come in to you for them, if I may.
I insist that you do. I always keep a stock in my room.
Thank you so much.
Well, I suggest an early bed. Perhaps just another rubber. You would rather not play, Mrs. Cheyney?
I won't, if you don't mind, Mrs. Ebley.
You'll play, Arthur.
No, I've got a headache too.
Well, come along. Sit down, everybody. Come along, Willie.
Arthur, do come and play.
I can't, Maria. I'm in terrible pain.
Pilko, will you make us up?
Certainly, if you want me to.
You've no idea, Arthur, what a perfect night it is out there. It's as light as day.
Let us go out then and see you exaggerate.
I have a headache.
Come outside. Fresh air is what we want. Oh, it certainly is a lovely night.
Yes, I told you.
Did you accept Pilko?
What makes you think I had the opportunity to?
Did you refuse him?
I did not.
You asked for time to think it over.
You know so much. Tell me a little more.
In the end, you will refuse him.
Why?
That man's wealth and position can never compensate you for all his stupidity and bluff.
I disagree. Assuming all this is correct, the love of a good man stands for something.
Not at all. That is proved by the fact that it's always a bad man who is the correspondent.
Tell me, why are you so interested in my marrying Lord Pilko?
Obvious. I'm in love with you myself.
From anyone else, that would suggest a proposal of marriage.
If you like.
Don't look like that, Arthur. Otherwise I'll believe you.
You can.
You seriously mean to tell me you want to marry me?
I wouldn't say that. Don't misunderstand. To me, the idea of marriage has always been the death and burial of all romance in one's life. And heaven knows I've done all I can to persuade you that that is so, but you don't agree. Very well, as I like you so much...
I attract you so much.
If you like. I am prepared to be at any church you like to name at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I must attract you very much, Arthur.
More than I care to acknowledge, even to myself. For the first time, I don't understand myself. I'm unhappy when I'm not with you. I'm unhappy when I am. I can see nothing but you when you are present and nothing but you when you are not. Your voice is the only one I ever hear. In fact, let's face it, I've got it worse than any of God's creatures ever had it before.
Oh. There are 3 reasons why I should like to marry you, Arthur.
Being?
1, I like you terribly.
Are the other 2 important?
2, it would be such fun to go to tea with all the women you haven't married.
Oh, shut up. And the 3rd?
Well, I should be some sort of a widow again within a year.
There's always a chance of that, but I think it's worth it.
No.
You don't agree? Why?
I know too much about you, and you know too little about me.
Is there anything more to know about you than I do?
3 volumes, closely printed.
I give a great deal to understand what there is that I don't understand about you, Faye.
It might amuse you.
Might it?
I hope so.
I see. I take it my first and only offer of marriage is rejected. Have you been laughing at me by any chance?
What makes you think so?
I don't know. You look so strange. Oh, Lord, I should be very angry if you were. Are you laughing at me?
The reverse. It's the first time in my life I remember not laughing at myself.
What do you mean by that?
Just that.
You're an odd creature.
I wish I weren't.
There's some reason why you can't marry me.
No.
You just don't like me.
I like being single.
Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
Are you all that I think of you as a woman?
In what way do you think of me as a woman?
All the things that a man demands from a woman he is going to marry.
I'm every one of the things you mean.
I know you are. You're an angel.
I really have got a headache. I must go in.
I'm sorry. Let me get you some aspirin.
No, thanks. I think I'll go to bed.
Faye, may I be allowed a platitude?
Yes?
Perhaps in time?
No.
Just friends?
That's right.
I understand. Very well, we'll go in now.
They seem to have finished their rubber. Here's Lady Joan and Lady Frinton. Have you finished, Lady Frinton?
My advice to any man, woman, or child who likes bridge is not to marry Pilco.
What has he done?
He's done every conceivable thing that doesn't appear in the Book of Rules. I'm afraid I was very rude to him. Oh, dear, I'm always putting my foot in it.
He's pompous even when he revokes. What a colossal ass he is.
I like him.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I'm just going to bed.
So am I, my dear. It's the only place I'm sure of not getting into trouble.
Oh, come.
Good night, Arthur.
Good night, Faye, dear.
Good night, Lady Joan.
Good night, darling. Hope you'll be all right in the morning.
Good night, Arthur. Good night, Joan. Don't stay outside too long.
Good night, darling. Sleep well.
Good night.
Sorry Mrs. Cheyney has a headache.
Yes. Joan, and now think before you speak. Supposing, only supposing, I asked you to be my wife, what would you say?
I'll be ready in 5 minutes.
What?
Well, 4.
Good. Why?
Heaps of reasons.
I give it up. I'm going in.
Oh, don't leave me. You're being so interesting. Where are you going?
I'm about to resume my ordinary life. I'm going to fetch a whiskey and soda. I'll be back.
Don't be long.
Good evening, my lady.
Charles, what on earth are you doing here? I'm delighted.
You are, my lady?
Ever since I've known you, I've always said to myself, but what does he look like in ordinary clothes?
And, my lady?
I had no right to doubt you.
Thank you, my lady. My mistress, I understand, has gone to bed.
Yes. Do you want Mrs. Cheyney particularly?
No, my lady. A cable came for her, and as I heard her say she expected an important one, I thought I'd better bring it over. I've also enclosed some letters that have come for her in the parcel, my lady.
I'll give it to her.
If you would be so kind, my lady. Good night, my lady.
Good night, Charles. I must go and tell Arthur. Oh, there you are at last.
Complete with whiskey and soda.
Who do you think has been here since you left?
Well, that's easy. I watched the tete-a-tete from the window. Well, what did Charles want?
Brought Mrs. Cheyney a parcel with some cables or something.
I see.
Arthur, I'm going to ask you a question. Do clothes make the man? Because I've got a splendid answer.
I don't know. Clothes can alter a man.
How?
I'll tell you. Some years ago, quite a number, there was a crook fellow living at the same hotel in Monte Carlo that I was. No one knew he was a crook, and we all liked him because he was rather amusing. Well, one day, he was, as it were, caught in the act. Everybody started to chase him, and as I could run faster than the rest, it amused me to run in the opposite direction to my crook friend, with the result that they all followed me, and he got away.
What's that got to do with clothes?
Nothing. Only years later, he was dressed differently, and I didn't recognize him.
Which I call a damn dull story.
Maybe.
I'm going to bed. I'll take that parcel up to Mrs. Cheyney on my way.
No. Go and talk to her for a minute. I'll bring it up, which will give me a chance to say good night to her.
You haven't half got it, dearie. All right. I'm a sport, but don't be too long. It's getting damp out here.
I'll come up in a moment. But first, I'm going to have a look. An empty 100 cigarette box. Well, what's it? Courage, my sweet. Courage, my sweet. Well, I'd better let her have it.
Many thanks for a very pleasant evening. Good night, Mrs. Heathcliff.
Wouldn't you like something before you go to bed, Pilko?
No, many thanks. Good night. Good night, Lady Mary.
Good night.
Good night, Pilko.
Good night, Lily.
Oh, what a dull man. Well, Arthur, we thought you disappeared for the evening.
Yes, indeed. Quite time you came in. By the way, Arthur, were you serious when you told us you were really in love?
My dear, it was my odd way of being amusing.
Oh, I do wish you would marry Arthur.
I wanted to once.
Why didn't you?
1, she refused me. 2, I have an idea she was everything I thought she wasn't.
How tragic.
Tell us about her.
I've told you all that I know, Mary.
Well, I'm going to bed. Good night, darling.
And don't forget breakfast at 10.
Oh, Mary, give this to Mrs. Cheyney, would you, on your way up? Her butler brought it. You might tell her that.
Certainly. Good night, Arthur.
Good night.
What's the matter, Arthur? You look so worried.
I? No, I'm not a bit. A little tired.
So am I.
It's been a particularly happy weekend.
Oh, I've loved having you all.
If I may say so, our little friend, Mrs. Cheyney, has considerably contributed to the pleasure of...
I simply adore her. That is a sweet woman, Arthur.
Very. By the way, where did Maria find her? Do you know?
She met her first, I believe, at the tables at Cannes.
Ah.
Then, by some accident on the way home, they found they were staying at the same hotel in Paris. And Maria, with that love she has of finding new people, took her up and showed her the sights, as it were.
I envy her. That's a job I would have enjoyed.
I'm sure you would.
By the way, was her butler, the Immaculate Charles, with her at the time?
Fortunately, he was, because Maria lost some valuable things, and Charles was instrumental in getting some of the things she valued most returned to her.
Did he, by George? That was decent of him.
Mighty useful for Maria.
Oh, what a wonderful night. I didn't want to come in.
Divine, isn't it?
Those pearls of yours are pretty good, if I may say so, Sybil.
They're more than pretty good, if I may say so, Arthur.
In short?
To be vulgar, for 50,000.
Where do you keep them at night?
Oh, I don't know. Alongside my bed.
Yeah, I'd like to sleep with £50,000 alongside my bed.
Don't be ridiculous. You look terribly tired. Is your head still bad?
It's awful. I haven't slept for 3 nights.
Slept for 3 nights? Why?
Sybil, may I be a perfect pig?
Well?
I hate that infernal room you've given me.
Why? What's the matter with it, Arthur?
Well, the walls are covered with ivy and it's full of sparrows. I can't sleep a wink.
Arthur, why didn't you tell me this before?
Because I have a beautiful and unselfish nature.
Rubbish.
Why did you give Pilko my room?
Well, he's never stayed here before, and it seems civil to give him that room.
It seems a pity I should lose my life on account of Pilko.
Arthur.
Can't Roberts make me up a room somewhere else?
I'm afraid it's impossible. The house is full. Now, what can I do?
Oh, don't worry, it doesn't matter.
No, my dear, I couldn't sleep a wink knowing you weren't comfortable. I'm miserable. What can I do?
Nothing.
Arthur, would you like my room?
Good heavens, no.
Why not? It doesn't make the slightest difference where I sleep. I certainly shouldn't sleep a wink if I thought you weren't comfortable.
I wouldn't dream of such a thing.
Don't be ridiculous, Arthur. I've spoilt you ever since you were born. There's not much reason in my not going on with it.
On your oath, you swear you don't mind?
Of course not. What difference does it make? I've often slept in that room. I'll get my maid to move your things. Then you'll get a decent night's rest.
Ah, you know, the difference between you and me is that I'm a selfish swine and you're an angel.
Nonsense. You're nothing of the sort.
Oh, and Sybil, you might do something else for me.
What?
Well, if you see any of the others, don't mention it to them. They'd think me such a fool.
Of course not. And Arthur, as you're not sleeping, I'll have some hot milk sent up to your room. My room, that was.
No, I don't think I'll risk that. But you might get Roberts to send me some sandwiches and a pint of champagne.
Why? Is champagne good for not sleeping?
My dear, champagne is good for everything.
Oh, all right.
Oh, and Sybil, I'll come and kiss you good night on the way out.
Well, don't be long. I shall be asleep in 2 winks. Ah, there you are, Willie. Good night.
Oh, where's that whiskey? Willie. Can I pour you out a drink?
Thanks. It's been a devilish amusing weekend, Arthur.
Devilish?
I've enjoyed it. Oh, thanks, old boy. Yes, great fun. Hurry's over. Oh, what a darling that little Cheyney woman is.
You like her?
Oh, enormously. She has all the qualities men like in a woman.
Quite. You know, I often wonder what a fellow does when by accident he finds out that a woman he admires hasn't any of the qualities he thought she had.
I don't know. I suppose he'd be a little disappointed, wouldn't he?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Well, speaking for myself, I should be damned angry.
Mrs. Ebley? Mrs. Ebley? Asleep. The dressing table.
Arthur!
You know, I had a feeling you would come.
What do you mean?
Look, champagne and sandwiches. Could anyone, I ask you, be more thoughtful?
I thought this was Mrs. Ebley's room. I came to ask her for some aspirin for my head.
As a host, I'm superb. Really, I have. I even thought to borrow them, too. Here they are.
Pearls. I don't know what you mean. Why are you in this room?
As I've said, I had an idea you were coming into it. And as I like you so much, I tricked Sybil into changing rooms with me.
Let me out of this room, do you hear?
I will let you out when the penalty of coming into it has been paid.
What do you mean?
What I say?
Unlock this door, do you hear? Unlock this door, I'll break it down.
Well, why don't you? But if you want them to know who you really are, and believe me, when they do, they will have considerably less sympathy for you than I have. There is a night bell. Ring it and rouse the butler. I do hope you'll believe me when I tell you I sympathize with you very much.
You mean that being locked in a room with you alone?
On that, my inclinations are to congratulate you. I meant you nearly made such fools of us all. It seems a pity not to have allowed you to complete it. Cigarette.
Thank you. How did you find out, Arthur?
I recognized your... What is Charles to you, by the way?
My butler.
Yes. I meant in his spare time.
My butler? How did you recognize him?
I saved him from jail once before.
You couldn't see your way to making a habit of it?
I've always had a horror of doing the same thing twice.
I sympathize.
And by the way, where is Charles at the moment?
Underneath the window with a very bad headache, waiting for the aspirin.
Forgive me being inquisitive, but are you married to him?
I'm nothing to him, except that we're in business together. Terribly nice cigarette.
I'll send you some.
Oh, that's sweet of you. I'll give you my address tomorrow, when I know it.
Why? Are you thinking of changing your present one?
I have an idea that you may make it difficult for me to keep it.
Ah. One always expects to pay a little more for a thing one wants enough.
Quite. But I don't think I want it enough to pay your price.
But I've never mentioned it.
Haven't you?
I confess I've been wanting to spend an evening with you like this ever since I knew you. I even offered you marriage.
But I refused.
You did? But surely the assumption is you've changed your mind.
How clever of you. So if I understand you rightly, if I agree to stay, you say nothing.
Nothing. Of course I shan't.
And if I don't?
Oh, come, you wouldn't be so ungenial. What's the matter, Faye?
It's an original way of punishing a crook. And only another crook could have thought of it.
Yes. It amuses you?
Immensely. But of course I know it shouldn't. In fact, I realize if I were a really nice woman, I should hate you. But I don't. I feel rather flattered. There's something rather attractive about being locked in a room with a man, alone, even if it is against your will.
I hate you to say that, because the only reason I've locked the door is to prevent anyone coming into it, thereby saving you from explaining why you ever came into it.
Quite. As crooks go, do you know the difference between you and Charles?
No.
Well, Charles robs with a charm of manner, and you rob with violence.
That's not fair. I feel I'm behaving most generously.
Would you mind my sending a message to Charles?
How do you propose to do that?
Well, the lights have told him Mrs. Evil is awake, so now he'll be waiting to know if I'm all right. The manner in which I pull those curtains is the signal.
Which of the messages do you propose to send him?
I'm going to send him a message that I'm quite all right. There. Now the poor darling can go home quite happy. Open the champagne, Arthur, dear. Let's all be happy.
A good idea.
Don't let it pop, for heaven's sake. Pilko loves me so much he's not sleeping well. He might think of a revolver shot and rush into my room to rescue me.
You love Pilko.
With only that bell to ring, would I be here with you if I did?
True. Could anything be more quiet than that?
Nothing. But I expected it. You do everything marvelously, Arthur.
Thank you, Faye.
Ever so little for me.
Even with the knowledge of who you are, I still adore you.
Is that an offer of marriage, or are you just being broad-minded?
You know how often I've told you how I hate marriage.
True. And I must be content that you still adore me.
Yes.
I should like to think, though, that you're a little disappointed in me.
Your life is your own.
Well, how indifferent. If I refused to stay here tonight, what would you do?
I shan't let you go.
Oh, isn't that flattering? As you paid me the great compliment of asking me to be your wife, I wonder if it would interest you to know that as a woman who's done nearly everything there is to do in this world, this is one of the things I've never done. Why do you laugh?
I thought we'd done with posing.
You don't believe me?
Well, what a fool you would think me if I did.
It happens to be true.
Oh, come.
Why would I say it if it weren't?
Merely a trick to make me sentimental so that I'll open that door and you can make a fool of me again. I'm sorry, Faye.
To refuse to be your wife surely wasn't making a fool of you.
Well, you couldn't very well accept that.
I suppose not. You won't believe me when I tell you that I've never done a thing of this sort before?
Oh, Faye, my dear, why this stupidity?
I quite understand you're not believing me, but I wish I could make you, though. I wonder how I could prove it to you.
You couldn't. It's too difficult.
I suppose it is. Look, isn't that lucky? I haven't drunk all my champagne.
Why lucky?
Because it leaves me some to throw in your face. What?
And what does that mean?
That means, if you don't believe me that I've never done this before, you will at all events believe that I'm not going to do it now.
Just as you like.
Ring that bell and tell Mrs. Evely who I am, or unlock that door and let me go.
I shall do neither.
You can't keep me here against my will.
I intend to.
Do you? Well, I prefer 1,000,000 times that they should know what is true about me than that you should believe what isn't. Open that door. Open this door.
Nothing in the world would induce me to.
Then I shall ring the bell.
Oh, why the bluff, Faye, dear? It doesn't impress me in the slightest. You're much too sensible to take the risk of being the guest at Holloway, probably for 5 years.
You're wrong. 5 years in Holloway wouldn't be nearly as long as one night with you. Give me the key. Very well, then.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Perfectly.
Well, don't you understand? In a minute from now, they will all come rushing into this room.
I know.
What did you do it for?
To give you an opportunity to tell them the truth about me.
You fool.
Evidently, I had to be one in some form or another, and I prefer this one.
It's Robert's man.
Go into the dressing room. I'll get rid of him.
What's the matter, Robert?
The bell rang, madam.
Arthur, open the door at once.
It's all right, my dear. Go back to your room. I'll come to you in a minute.
I insist on your opening that door at once. Oh, Pilker.
What's the matter?
Arthur's sleeping in my room. The bell rang. I can't think what's the matter.
Mrs. Ebley!
Mrs. Cheyney.
Lord Pilker!
Open this door at once, Witty.
This slap on the face is for remembrance.
What is the explanation of all this?
Good Lord.
Lord Dilling has something to tell you, Mrs. Ebley.
What is it, Arthur?
What is it, Dilling? Do you hear?
Would you prefer that I told them?
Arthur, do you understand? I insist.
I'll tell you. I persuaded Mrs. Cheyney to come into this room by false pretenses. In the presence of you both, I humbly tell her that I have behaved like a cad.
Cad? You're the lowest thing I've ever known.
I don't know what to say to you, Arthur. I had no idea you could ever do a foul thing like this.
I was perfectly aware of it. You will remember in the letter I wrote you, I told you the type of man he was, Mrs. Cheyney.
So, pretending you couldn't sleep and accepting my offer to change rooms was merely a trick to get Mrs. Cheyney into it.
Yes.
Dilling, I, for one, will, and I hope every decent person in this world will. Can't you?
Everybody should. Except the insurance company. They should love him.
What do you mean? Look. My pearls. What's the meaning of this?
It means I came here to... I like them as much as you do.
You mean you were going to?
Yes.
There must be some mistake.
None.
I don't know what to say to you. I'm bewildered, horrified. I prefer to deal with you in the morning. Please go.
Yes, I'll go.
I simply cannot believe it.
She? There is no mistake, Dilling?
No.
Oh, it's too awful, too terrible, too horrible. Arthur, did you take these pearls knowing that she was...
Let me advise you to go back to your room. It is so much wiser to discuss all this in the morning. Please, I'm sure I'm right.
Yes, I suppose so. Good night to you, or good morning, or whatever it is.
You liked her, Pilker?
Liked her? Good heavens, man. I asked her to be my wife.
With what result?
I don't know yet.
I sympathize. I'm sorry I can't offer you a drink, old fella. Oh, yes, I can. There's champagne. Here. Have a drop of our fiancés.
Bacon and eggs, my lord?
No, thank you. Just toast.
Coffee, Pilko?
Thank you, yes.
Your coffee, my lord.
All right, Roberts, you needn't wait.
Yes, madam.
I give it up. I simply give it up. Pilko, what do you think?
I don't know. I had no idea. I am defeated.
We all are.
When I think of her, the most modest, the most simple, the innocence of any knowledge of the world, no. No, I can't believe it.
Nevertheless, the one woman of all the women in the world that you and Dilling have chosen to be your wife is a crook.
I know.
You love her very much.
Yes. No. No, how can one love a woman of that description? Very much.
I agree. And the way she trapped me into taking her up. What a fool I'm going to look. Not only have I made the most ridiculous fuss of her, but with pride I've introduced her to everyone I know.
The way she's treated us is too terrible. What are you going to do with her, I ask?
I've been thinking for hours what to do with her. Her confederate, the man Charles, you will have no trouble with. He expects no sympathy. He arrived here early this morning and gave himself up. It's this woman. Our duty, of course, is to send her to jail as well.
No, that is impossible.
My view is the man should go to jail, and she be given the alternative of either going with him or leaving for Australia by the next steamer. Obviously, she will accept the chance of going to Australia with alacrity, and that way we get rid of her forever.
I'm so angry I can only think of jail for her.
Such a thing is out of the question. Think of my position in this matter. President of a hospital, president of the Lifeboat Institution, the chairman of various societies for the protection of unhappy women, director of a bank. Mrs. Ebley, do you realize that is only a few of the public appointments, I hope?
I do.
A man who has regularly contributed to the Times on all questions of social reform, even subjects of religion. If it became known that I asked this woman to be my wife, will you tell me what subjects I will be able to write to the Times about?
The lifeboat.
Quite.
But after all, it's only your word against hers. Oh, you could deny having asked her to be your wife.
The revolting thing of it all is, I cannot.
Why?
Being inexperienced and unacquainted with the manner one makes a proposal of marriage to a lady, I wrote it.
Oh, dear, how terrible for you.
Poor lamb, I see it's going to be very difficult for you, and who knows, perhaps expensive.
It was a letter teeming with affection and sentiment. It took me days to write it. Dilling says the cinema rights of it alone are worth £10,000.
How dreadful, I am sorry
Oh,
for
a
you.
great pity, a great pity.
And that is not all. It pains me as much to tell you this as it will pain you to hear it. But I must be frank with you. It will make a breach between us, but it is my duty to tell you.
Duty to tell.
In that letter, I wrote my personal opinion of each one of you.
You wrote your... Do I understand that you have put on paper anything which might sound in the least disparaging about me? Or me?
As I intended to marry her, she being an Australian, I thought it my duty to point out to her the people I should like her to know, or not, as the case might be.
Am I to understand that we are among the knots?
Yes, Lady Frinton.
How dare you?
What are you doing in this house now?
Unhappily, the answer to that is in the letter, too. I explained to her that I had never visited Mrs. Ebley before, and the only reason I was doing so now was because she was going to be there.
I am to sit here and be insulted like this? Can I do nothing?
I do feel for you very much. You don't suppose, had I known this was going to develop, I should have written that letter, do you?
I imagine you capable of anything.
You shouldn't be president of a hospital. You should be in one.
I agree, Lady Frinton.
How did Arthur Dilling see this letter?
Well, we were up late talking last night. Fortunately, being a businessman, I kept a copy of the letter. Here it is. It will pain you, but you'd better read it.
I don't want to read it.
I insist. It will convince you of the very difficult position we are all in with this woman.
How dare you? How dare you write a letter of this sort?
Because I had no idea Mrs. Cheyney was a woman of that sort, Mrs. Ebley.
Do you realize, if this woman shows this letter written by you, my position in society is ridiculous and at an end?
Perfectly. Dilling says if it were his letter, and he were her, he were she, he wouldn't sell it for £25,000. We are in an extremely awkward position.
This is too terrible.
How do I appear in the letter?
Not well, I fear, Lady Frinton. There's the unhappy paragraph I wrote of you. Read it for yourself.
I'm a fallen woman.
No, you exaggerate. I only say...
That I am in every way an undesirable person for her to know. That I... Oh, no, if this is ever seen, I'm ruined.
Precisely why I've shown it to you.
Toto, you must get the original of this letter back. Do you understand?
At once.
She refuses to give it back.
She refuses?
Naturally. Would you in her place? It's worth thousands.
I went to see her personally and told her if she returned it to me, I would forgive her everything.
What did she say?
She said she was keeping it until the rest of you had forgiven her. And her confederate, Charles, whom she appears to be very concerned about.
Would you tell me the object of telling us this at all? If you possessed the slightest decency, you would have bought it back at any price to save our feelings.
Well, I would have. But when I explained to Dilling the delicate position I was in, that you were threatening to hand her over, his view was that it would be better for you to read it in your own drawing room than have it read to you in a police court.
Police court? Understand, Pilko. I cannot openly quarrel with you at this moment, but the minute this is settled, I will never speak to you again.
Neither shall I.
That is perfectly fair.
Oh, for heaven's sake, stop being pompous.
Pompous? I forgive you, Lady Frinton, because you are unstrung.
Unstrung? Oh, I could brain you.
Dilling prepared me for this. He said this would happen.
I've always believed, and I was right, that had I been your mother, I'd have had you certified on the day of your birth.
It seems to me, instead of putting this woman in jail where she ought to be, we'll all of us have to go on our knees with thousands of pounds begging her to keep out of it.
Yes.
Pilko, what is it Arthur Dilling tells me you've written to Mrs. Cheyney about my wife?
I'm sorry, Winton, I'm very sorry. But I must tell you the truth. I said it was evident to me that she preferred always to be with some other man than her husband. And though I could understand it, I could not condone it. That is all I said.
He says that is all he said. Well, it's a lie. Kitty would rather be with me than any man.
Oh, I'm sure she would. All I mentioned was, she never was.
Well, I want to tell you this. It's a lucky thing for you it's a lady's honour that's concerned. Otherwise, I'd take you outside and give you a damn good thrashing.
I wish you would.
Good morning, all.
Good morning, Joan, dear.
Darling, he says I can't open my mouth without swearing. I'm the foulest tongued woman in England. Mrs. Cheyney would be well advised not to know me. I belong to a small set of people who are making themselves ridiculous all over London. And lots more, darling.
Well, Joan, that's nothing to the things he said about the rest of us.
Morning, everyone. Morning, Pilko, dear.
Morning, Mary.
Are you in the letter?
I am.
What are you?
I'm a nice woman, aren't I, Pilko, darling?
That's what I said.
And quite right, I am.
I would like it to be believed when I say that had I the remotest idea there was the least chance of this letter ever being read or seen by anyone but Mrs. Cheyney, I would never have written it.
Boom. Go to blazes.
Whether you believed it would be seen or not, are those things you've written in that letter your opinion of us?
Yes. Are you prepared to withdraw the suggestions you've made against us?
They're not suggestions, they're facts. What possible comfort could you derive from my withdrawing something all of you know to be true?
Help, I'm starting a stroke.
Morning.
What are you, Arthur?
I have the distinction of being one of the most unmitigated blackguards walking about this earth.
Arthur, this is a dreadful position to be put in by this man.
As an optimist, I take the gravest view of it.
What are we going to do with this woman?
Let us be accurate. What is this woman going to do with us?
How true, how true. Pilko, you beast, it's all through you.
Oh, steady, steady.
Can you offer no suggestion, Arthur?
Certainly I can. There are two alternatives facing us. One, let us be English men and women and hand her and Charles over to justice, in which case the letter may be read at the Old Bailey.
No,
Not carried unanimously. And the other, let us throw ourselves upon her mercy and buy the letter back.
Yeah, and Pilko pays for it.
All those in favour?
Yes.
Carried unanimously. Shall I settle the figure, or will you, Pilko?
I am not a rich man, Dilling.
Well, you can't afford to be a poor one, Pilko.
I say not one penny should be paid her until she's on the boat that will take her to Australia.
Why?
Because as long as she remains in England, we're always at her mercy.
True, true.
May I offer a suggestion?
But the man who pays certainly should.
Then my view is this. We should not for a moment let her think that letter important. We should offer her a passage back to Australia, and in consideration of her returning the letter, the matter is at an end.
Oh, don't keep on being an idiot. Do you think she'll accept that?
She will, if we tell her the other alternative is having her arrested.
In other words, we put up a bluff that we don't care whether she has the letter or not. That it is unimportant.
And, if necessary, I will say I never meant a word of it.
Well, there's something in what he says.
It does save our dignity a little. Thank heaven I'm a nice woman.
Don't be vulgar, Mary. The only nice women in the world are the ones who've had no opportunities.
You assume too much because I'm able to keep my mouth shut.
Business, please. The attitude you suggest we take is that we are a lot of light-hearted boys and girls who don't care a damn. So she either coughs up the letter, consents to return to Australia, or we hand her over to justice.
Sounds right to me. It seems to me if we convince her we're determined people, it will have some considerable effect on her attitude.
I say, I've got an idea. Now, supposing we send for one of these policeman fellows, well, they can see him, and he needn't know why he's here.
That's a good idea, Willie.
That is an extraordinarily good idea. What do you think, Arthur?
I know it's a good idea. It will prove that we are people who are not going to be trifled with.
All those in favour of the policeman? Carried unanimously. Willie, telephone for a policeman.
Yes, right. What shall I say we want him for?
Anything but the facts, of course.
You needn't think because you're a damn fool everybody else is.
Willie, tell him we don't like the look of next year's asparagus.
No, Arthur, be serious. Willie, tell him we're suspicious of one of the servants. Roberts won't mind, Sybil.
Right, I'll do that.
Well, what's the next move?
I suppose the next move is to send for these horrid people.
Yes.
Is it your pleasure that I put this proposition to Mrs. Cheyney, or would you prefer that Pilko should do it?
Good heavens, hasn't he made sufficient mess of it already?
I should think so, indeed.
Do you approve that I should, Pilko?
Please.
Sybil, kindly ring the bell. Joan and Mary, I would ask you to keep as quiet as possible, and if you would, Pilko, I would ask you not for one moment to cease looking like an English gentleman.
It's all right. The chief inspector is coming himself.
Good. Ah, Roberts.
Yes, my lord.
Roberts, would you kindly ask Mrs. Cheyney if she'd be good enough to join us here?
Arthur, what about the man? Charles, the man.
Oh, yes. Roberts, by the way, you might also tell Charles, who I believe is waiting downstairs, that I would like to speak to him for a moment.
Yes, my lord. I believe Mrs. Cheyney and Charles are in the library, my lord.
Ah.
That, if I may say so, was rather delicately done.
You will be firm, Dilling.
Oh, stand by me. Be grateful that I'm an unmitigated blackguard.
It's too terrible to think that instead of merely handing these people over to the police, we have to be clever with them to save ourselves.
Shh, they're coming.
Guilty.
Ah, you admit it.
Won't you take a chair?
Allow me.
Oh, thank you. As Charles was born a gentleman, mayn't he sit down as well?
Of course. Take a seat, Charles.
No, thank you, Dilling.
I naturally expected it, but you sent for me, Lord Dilling?
Quite. I will be brief, Mrs. Cheyney. The position is as follows. You have acknowledged frankly that in accepting Mrs. Ebley's invitation to stay here, it was for the purpose of taking Mrs. Ebley's pearls.
Or anything else that happened to be lying handy about.
That's very frank. The penalty for such things is considerable.
Very considerable.
Oh, Charles and I think with a charm of manner, we may get off with 3 years.
That, of course, we don't want to happen to you. Lord Pilko feels very strongly that if you once asked a woman to be your wife, it would be ungenerous to treat her so drastically.
Thank you, Lord Pilko.
Not at all.
So this is what we have decided. If you will accept your ticket and a small sum, you did mention the amount, Pilko?
£100.
Paid to you on the steamer. In return for the letter he wrote to you, we are prepared to consider the matter closed.
Oh, I'm very sorry that I cannot accept Lord Pilko's kind offer. But Charles and I have decided we must go to jail.
We have.
Now, after all, you did not succeed in getting the pearls.
Precisely. We failed. And that is why we should go to jail. If we'd got them, we would have succeeded. A crime for which no one ever goes to jail.
You put it charmingly, very dear.
Thank you, my sweet.
You didn't understand me. We don't want you to go to jail.
Then equally, you don't understand us. We do.
Quite.
My good woman, you can't be serious when you say you want to go to jail.
Oh, isn't it sad, Charles? They don't understand us.
Tragic. It makes me blush for them.
Charles and I, in our humble way, have tried to live up to the highest tradition of our profession. A profession in some form or other we're all members of. And that tradition is never to be found out. But if you are, I say if you are, be prepared to pay the price.
I've got you.
Inspector Wilkinson has arrived, madam, who says you want to speak to him.
Ask him to wait, Roberts.
Yes, madam.
You see, Mrs. Cheyney, we are terribly serious.
It's your duty to be, Mrs. Ebley.
It seems to me you're a very stupid young woman not to accept such a good offer instead of being taken away by that horrid policeman.
Not at all. He may be charming. Are you ready, Charles?
Yes, my sweet.
Your arm, Charles. Thank you. Oh, before we go, I would like you to know how pained Charles and I are at having, through our stupidity, put you to all this trouble. We feel it almost as much as the loss of your pearls, Mrs. Ebley.
And they are beautiful pearls.
As I shall never see any of you again, I would like you to know how much I've enjoyed knowing you all, and how sorry I am to lose such nice friends. Goodbye, Lord Pilko. It was sweet of you to ask me to be your wife. Well, Charles, shall we go and find the policeman?
Mrs. Cheyney.
Yes.
I have something to say to you.
Yes, Lord Pilko.
Come and sit down, Mrs. Cheyney.
Yes, sit down.
But the policeman you sent for.
Oh, damn the policeman.
But isn't it rather bad manners to keep even a policeman waiting?
I wanted to say this.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't listen to anything you have to say with a policeman waiting.
Send that infernal fellow away.
What shall we tell him?
Tell the policeman there's been a mistake, Joan. We don't want him.
Dear, I don't want to miss any of this. Curse it.
Well, obviously the bluff is over.
Bluff? Have you been bluffing, Arthur?
You know perfectly well he has.
But why, Lady Frinton?
Oh, do stop trying to be so innocent.
Do. Do you know what they mean, Charles?
I'm so young in crime, I must be forgiven. I don't.
Mrs. Cheyney, in a moment of impulse, prompted by affection for you, Lord Pilko wrote a letter to you asking you to be his wife.
A letter which I shall always treasure very much.
We know that.
I am authorized by Lord Pilko to ask you your charge for the return of that letter.
My charge? Please forgive me, but I don't know what you mean.
The suggestion is we give you £500.
Dilling!
And your passage to Australia.
Which I call very generous.
500? Australia? I don't know that I would like Australia.
But you came from Australia.
Clapham.
What's happened?
Shh, don't.
Come, what will you take?
I prize the letter so much that I don't think I would part with it for any money you could offer me.
1,000.
It's amazing.
Come, young woman. What's your usual charge for the return of letters?
Lady Frinton, speaking as one fallen woman to another, there never have been any letters, but if there had been, my charge would have depended entirely on the position and the manners of people mentioned in it. And as I don't propose to sit here and be insulted, I will, with your permission, say goodbye.
You're perfectly right, Fay, darling. And if I had known they were the type of people they are, I should never have allowed you to come and stay with them.
Please, Charles. I agree Lady Frinton was very hasty, and I'm sorry. Now, please sit down.
When she's apologized, I will.
Yeah.
I'll do nothing of the sort.
Very well. Come, Charles.
Stop, please. Will you at once say you are sorry, Maria?
I won't.
I insist. You understand?
Lord. Mrs. Cheyney, I'm sorry.
Granted.
We'd reached the point where £1,000 was bid for the letter.
Which was refused.
Mrs. Cheyney, what will you take for it?
I offer 5,000.
Be quiet, Charles.
I'll do nothing of the sort. My money is as good as yours, Lord Pilko.
Mrs. Cheyney, will you please answer my question?
If I sell the letter, I will do so not in the sense of blackmail, but more in the spirit of breach of promise. For £10,000.
It's giving it away.
10? No, I refuse.
Oh, I'm glad, because I would so much rather have the letter.
No. Pilko, you have no alternative but to pay.
And I have no sympathy for you.
But, Mrs. Cheyney, sure.
10,000, Lord Pilker.
Terrible.
Terrible be damned. I'll give 11 for it.
Oh, very well. I'll write you out a check.
10,000? Oh, how much would you charge for a course of 12 lessons, Charles?
I never charge, milady. I'm a man who just loves his work.
I hope you enjoy the spending of it, young woman.
Thank you, I'll do my best. And what is your contribution to this, Lord Dilling?
I wish to be associated in Lord Pilko's cheque for £10,000.
Here is my check, Mrs. Cheyney. The letter, please.
We all have something in common, then, after all.
Very little, thank heaven.
Oh, but we have. Or why this money to keep it a secret?
Fay, you've torn up the cheque.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what I did with the letter.
You mean you'd already destroyed the letter?
I had no idea that it had any money value until Charles told me this morning. I hope you will find all the pieces in this envelope, Lord Pilker.
£10,000 gone down the drain. It's more than I can bear. And I've tried so hard to make her a crook.
You've torn the letter up.
Wasn't it stupid of me?
I think it was very generous.
Nonsense. She wouldn't have torn it up if she'd known she'd have been offered that sum for
You're
it.
never right about anything, Lady Frinton. I tore it up after Charles told me it was worth twice that sum.
As I watched her tearing it up, I cried for the first time in 15 years.
Poor sweet, it was a cruel thing to do.
Why did you tear it up?
I'll tell you. Courage, she was born with plenty. Decency, they gave her too much.
Decency, indeed. If Lord Dilling hadn't rung that bell last night, decency wouldn't have prevented her taking my pearls.
Lord Dilling didn't ring the bell. Mrs. Cheyney did.
Mrs. Cheyney did? What do you mean?
Go on, tell them.
It will embarrass you.
An unmitigated scoundrel is never embarrassed.
Very well. Well, if it hadn't been for decency, I might now be wearing your pearls, Mrs. Ebley. Or others, provided by Lord Dilling.
Charmingly expressed. Most touching.
You mean to tell me you took the risk of being tapped into jail and rang that bell?
She did.
Oh, nonsense, Arthur. It's sweet of you, but not fair to us to defend her like this.
I give you my
It's
word
all
of...
right. I can understand why Lady Frinton doesn't believe it. I gathered from the letter that she didn't ring the bell, and there was no risk of jail.
How dare you?
You're a grand woman, Fay, a grand woman.
Be quiet.
There is one question I would like to ask. Why are you a crook, Mrs. Cheyney?
She isn't, but heaven knows I've tried to make her one. She won't take from people she ought
You
to.
mustn't be angry with me, Charles. It's that decency I'm cursed with that prevents me.
I couldn't be angry with you, my sweet.
What made you start this life, then?
You will despise me. But I'll tell you. I wanted to improve my social position.
Curious way of doing it.
I didn't like being a shop girl. And Charles was good enough to say that I was meant for better things. Loving beauty and nice people and everything that was attractive, I took the risk and became a pupil of Charles.
The best I ever had.
And evidently, I've made an even greater failure of it than I did as a shop girl.
If I may say so, you have been very generous. And in appreciation of your generosity, I should be very happy to start you, if you would allow me, in a shop of your own.
You would, Lord Pilker?
Very.
That's divine of you. Mrs. Cheyney, I'll be a customer.
And I certainly will.
I would like to think, Lady Frinton, that I would have your patronage.
You know you've got to have it.
And I hope you will persuade some of your many lady friends to buy from me, Lord Dilling.
I'll do more than that. From the first moment the shop opens, Pilko and I give you our word of honor we will never wear anything but women's underclothes. And quite frankly, I always believed that Pilko did.
Did he?
I apologize, Pilko.
Mrs. Cheyney, you know my address. As soon as you decide, please let me know. I shall be very happy to be of any service to you.
I'm very grateful, Lord Pilker.
Oh, please. And if I'm not being too modern, I should like to say goodbye.
If you're going, Pilker, you can give me a lift. Goodbye, Mrs. Cheyney. You don't deserve it, but I'll give you a luncheon party and ask everyone the day the shop opens.
Oh, you're an angel, Lady Frinton.
Occasionally I give little dinners to lawyers, politicians, and members of Parliament. We have a little bridge afterwards. Perhaps we might arrange to cut as partners, Charles. Goodbye.
I'll see to that, my lady.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll be at the luncheon party, Mrs. Cheyney.
Oh, that'll be nice, Lady Mary.
Whenever my wife and I have a row and I have to give her a present, Mrs. Cheyney, I'll come to your shop for it.
I like you so much, Mr. Winton. I'm glad I'm going to be seeing you every day.
Oh, yes. I see.
Bye.
Bye.
I adore crepe de chine. Get quantities. The world is full of young men who want to buy me something.
You're a terribly nice girl, Lady Joan. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And Charles, if ever you want a pupil, you'll find my number in the telephone book.
I shall never want a pupil, my lady, but I'm glad I shall find your number in the telephone book.
So long.
Well, I must go and see these people off. Arthur, perhaps you'd better keep an eye on the spoons.
Oh, nice people, aren't they, Charles?
Most of us are, Fay, darling.
What made you take up this job, Charles? With your brains, it seems a pity you haven't used them for better purposes.
One of His Majesty's judges may use those exact words one of these days. I found out at an early age what most men find out at an old one. Life is very dull, my lord.
I agree.
So I decided to take it into my two hands. I began it as a blackmailer, but that was too easy. The world is so full of honest people that whenever I said, I know all, they parted with such alacrity that this became even more dull than the world and myself. So I went for higher and greater things. I hate parting with it, my lord, because, being the first I ever took, I treasure it. But there's your gold watch I took from you on Derby Day 5 years ago.
My dear Charles, I've always wanted to meet the man who took it, and I hope you'll do me a favour. Keep it.
May I?
I'd like you to.
That's very nice of you. I will. So long, Dilling.
So long, Charles.
Goodbye, my sweet.
Charles, what do you mean, goodbye?
What it means is I've decided to take a little trip round the world.
You're not going to leave me.
I am, and now.
Oh, but I don't want you to go.
I must.
Why?
Whenever you come into a person's life, come into it instantaneously. When you go out of it even quicker. Goodbye, my love.
Charles, I'm going to cry.
Don't do that, my sweet. But I'd be most terribly sorry if you didn't want to.
Please don't go. Come and be my manager.
No use. I'd have to be honest, and it would bore me.
Are you going round the world for pleasure, Charles?
Mixed with business, my lord.
You know, next to going round the world with the woman one loves, I can think of nothing more attractive than going round it with Charles.
Oh, you would enjoy it. You have so much in common.
Yeah, I agree. You like him?
I adored him.
How much is that?
As much as a woman can like a man she's not in love with.
Like to go with him?
I'd hate to.
I'm going to ask you a question. You needn't answer if you don't want to.
I'll answer it with pleasure. If Mrs. Ebley had been in the room last night and not you, I should have taken them.
You mean that?
Yes. But of all the women you've ever known, none has ever been so glad to see you in a bedroom as I was last night.
Thank you, Fay.
Not at all. You made an honest woman of me.
I've always believed that most of the good things done in this life were unintentional.
I wonder.
Fay,
Yes, Arthur?
after you left me last night, I couldn't sleep. So very early this morning, I dressed myself, got out my car, and went to see a friend of mine who is a bishop, with whom I had breakfast at 8 o'clock this morning.
How surprised he must have been to see you.
Yes. I described to him in detail a little trouble I was in. He listened so sympathetically. When I'd finished, he looked at me and said, "If you'll give me a cheque for £50 and bring her with you and be here at 11 o'clock this morning, I'll fix it for you."
What was he to fix for you?
That I could have breakfast with you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
I never eat any.
I told him there was a possibility of that.
Tell him anything else.
I loved you.
Did he believe you?
He covered his eyes with tears.
Well, he was right to. You tell him anything else.
But I told him that when I thought over my past life, the weakness and the dishonesty of it all, I wondered if any really nice woman would ever take tea with me.
He agreed.
Mildly.
Did you tell him about me?
Everything.
What did he say?
He said, "Get her. You'll never get another like her."
I don't believe even a bishop said that.
Oh, I swear.
Still, I don't believe you. I've got a good mind to come with you and ask him myself.
I said we'd be there at 5 minutes to 11.
Oh, does he think I'll come?
He seems more certain of it than I do.
Why?
He says you love me.
Really? Now, I wonder what makes him think that.
I don't know. He's an idea that you would never have rung the bell last night if you hadn't.
What a darling he sounds. I'd rather like to meet him.
Well, he asked us to be punctual.
Do you think he'll like me?
Well, our bishop is never allowed to leave his wife. And, my dear, he'll adore you.
Do you?
Terribly. What's more important to you?
Much more terribly. I wish, though, that...
Shh. Close your eyes, darling.
What's that?
That is the last of Mrs. Cheyney.
I'm so glad.
Now come very close.
What's that?
That's the beginning of Lady Dilling.
Beast. You're never happy unless you make me cry.
The Last of Mrs. Cheyney by Frederick Lonsdale was adapted for broadcasting by Peggy Wells and featured the members of the company of the New Theatre, Bromley. Jane Hilton played the part of Mrs. Cheyney and Trevor Bannister, Lord Dilling. Lord Pilco was played by Aidan Turner, Lady Mary Sindley by Anna Barry, Mrs. Ebley, Joy Andrews, Charles Brian Badco, Lady Joan Houghton, Janet Hargraves, Willie Winton, Peter Hughes, Lady Maria Frinton, Margot Jenkins, George Anthony Baird, and Roberts Humphrey Morton. The play, which was recorded, was produced by Ronald Mason.
In the end, Mrs. Cheyney was forgiven because she was found out and confessed it. Society was condemned because it never confessed anything at all. It is a strange world where a woman may be pardoned for stealing jewels, but not for speaking truth. Yet in that topsy-turvy world of gowns and gamblers, a tiny moral miracle occurred. One sinner became honest, while the honest remained sinful. May we all learn to steal as she did, steal a moment of grace from the midst of hypocrisy, and leave behind a world a little poorer in pretense and richer in truth. You have been listening to Chesterton Radio, where the light of reason and the shadow of wonder still dance in the same drawing room.